Allah. Allah is the Arabic word for God. It is important to note that while Allah is the Arabic term for God in Islam, Arab Christians and Jews also use the term Allah to refer to the God of Abraham, and it is not exclusive to Islam in linguistic usage. The corresponding Aramaic form is Elah, Allah, but its emphatic state is Elaha, LH, in biblical Aramaic. Monotheistic religions believe that Allah, or God, is the sole creator, sustainer, and ruler of the universe. The concept of Allah is central to Abrahamic monotheism, emphasizing the oneness of God. In Islam, Allah is considered to be transcendent, beyond human comprehension, and free from any physical or human attributes. The Quran, which is the holy book of Islam, is believed by Muslims to be the literal word of Allah, as revealed to the Prophet Muhammad through the Archangel Gabriel. The numerological value of Allah, or God, is A equals 1, L equals 12, L equals 12, A equals 1, H equals 8. The total is 34. The name Allah is also represented as follows: A equals 1, L equals 3, L equals 3, A equals 1, H equals 8. The total is 13,318. God is also believed to be the first and the last. He owns the heavens and the earth and everything in between. There was nothing before God and no one after God, and He has created everything. God has shown via numerology that He is indeed the owner of all. The word everything is numerologically represented as follows: E equals 5, V equals 22, E equals 5, R equals 18, Y equals 25, T equals 20, H equals 8, I equals 9, N equals 14, G equals 7. The total is 133. When we examine the name Allah, the initial 3 letters of Allah's name are represented as follows: A equals 1, L equals 12, L equals 12. Numerologically represented, the number for all is 133. Another term for everything is all, and this concept is encompassed within the name Allah. Through this, God, or Allah, conveys that all things belong to Him, illustrating His ownership of creation. God also describes Himself as omnipotent and omnipresent. The Oxford definition of omnipresent is of God, present, everywhere, at the same time. At the time of revising this video, the film Everything, Everywhere All at Once had just won the Best Picture Academy Award. As mentioned earlier, God is described as omnipresent, the creator of all things. Everything, everywhere, all at once. God is undoubtedly revealing His existence to the world, and the manifestation of His presence is becoming increasingly prominent on a global scale. Through the title of the aforementioned movie, God is showcasing His divine authority, making it evident that He is omnipresent. It is interesting to note that God has utilized yet another film to convey His omnipresence and to prompt acknowledgement of His role as the creator of everything. God also includes the numbers 133 in the numerological word for murder, which is represented as follows: M equals 13, U equals 21, which simplifies to 3, R equals 18, D equals 4, E equals 5, and R equals 18. The first 3 letters of the word murder represent the numbers 13318. The name Allah is also represented as 13318. A equals 1L equals 1 plus 2, which is 3L equals 1 plus 2, which is 3A equals 1, and H equals 8. The Quran states, "And whoever kills a believer intentionally, their reward will be hell, where they will stay indefinitely." Allah will be displeased with them, condemn them, and will prepare for them a tremendous punishment. The women. Surah An-Nisa 4-93. The punishment for intentional murder of an innocent creation is so severe that God, or Allah, has included the numerology of His name in the numerology of the word murder. For God, this punishment is personal. In every culture, the act of invoking the divine carries profound significance. For many, invoking God unlocks the doors to divine assistance, divine guidance, divine protection, spiritual contemplation, and compassionate living. For the believer in God, uttering these words is an act of submission, a surrender to a higher power, the creator of all. The significance of this sacred invocation lies not merely in the words themselves, but in the depths of meaning they encapsulate. One of these invocations that I will be discussing is the Arabic translation of the words, "In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful." The translation of this invocation in Arabic is Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will now numerologize Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, spelt as indicated. The numerological value of Bismillahirrahmanirrahim is as follows. B equals 2, S equals 19, M equals 13, L equals 12, L equals 12, A equals 1, H equals 8, R equals 18, A equals 1, H equals 8, M equals 13, A equals 1, N equals 14, I equals 9, R equals 18, A equals 1, H equals 8, and I equals 9. The total is 208. The significance of the number 208 is discussed in more detail in later chapters.